Hey everybody, welcome to Rana's Radar. Today we are going to Water Country, USA. Now this is the biggest water park in Virginia. It's owned by SeaWorld. It's definitely a high rater and yeah, it's super cool. So I'm going to walk through the park, show you guys some of the food and the rides and the whole atmosphere. Now the cool thing is that everything is themed to the 50s and 60s surf era. So that should be fun to watch. But yeah, super excited. So let's go check out Water Country, USA. So this is adjacent right next to Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. So if you're coming there, then you might as well come and check out the water park as well. And of course, we've got to go through bag check. And then we get inside.
Extra bag right on the table. This way.
Fit just right and a radio roll.
What are you getting? How could you forget your baby, Sophia? Okay, so this is like the splash pad here for the little kiddies. And it's nice they've got it with so much seating and that around it, so the parents are never too far. So cool because they've even got tubes and a slide, so they've done that well. We're going to continue along and see where some of the big slides are and what else is around here. Now as you come into the entrance, I had to look at the map a couple of times because you go down by where the big wave pool was, where we were initially, and to the left and right of that is where you're going to find a lot of the rides. Okay, we've got some big slides here. That's cool, they're the ones with the tubes and they look like they're singular as well. I'm just going to try and find out which slide that is, get the name of it for you guys, but that looks like some of the ones where the big kids can go on it as well. Okay, so that's the Jet Scream. Now moving on from the Jet Scream, you've got the Boardwalk, which looks like one of the main places to eat. Burritos, chicken tenders, great. Let's have a look at some of the other stuff that they're serving at the Boardwalk Grill. Alright, well we know that the food at Busch Gardens was really nice. Now, because this is affiliated similar to that as well, then those nachos and chicken tenders did look good. So we'll have to check that out for lunchtime when we eat. But for now, let's go find some more parks. So we know that the things are themed around the 50s and 60s surf theme. So in saying that, I can already spot a hot rod on the other side that looks like it's from the 60s. We're going to get up close and have a look at it. So this is the Nitro Racer, where you could race up to 6 riders. Let's have a look. And that looks pretty steep. And it's pretty long. I'm gonna come back and try and get on that with my son and see if we can have a race. Okay, so this is one of the other cafes, Launchpad. I always like to have a look at the food options available first thing when I get to a water park, so then you know where you want to go as soon as lunchtime kicks in and you get the munchies. So Cosmic Cafe's got the beverages here on this side, and then the actual restaurant is in there. Now it's an express cafe, so I don't know if it's a full lunch menu here, but let's have a look. Oh, that's good. Okay, so they got like sandwiches and to-go options. Turkeys and salads as well. I love seeing fruits at the parks because it's not always the case. And those strawberries do look good, but they've also got hot options here. So you've got pizzas. If you don't feel like sandwich, you can always grab yourself a pizza, and it's nice and convenient because you don't have to wait for anything. Everything's just there and ready to go. Aquazoid. Oh, okay. So the Aquazoid is the 2 to 5 riders. I wonder how young the youngest rider can be on the Aquazoid. Let's just see how extreme it is. And I want to see if I can get my 3-year-old to go on it. So, okay, riders under 48 must be with a person. Riders under 48 are recommended to wear a life vest. That's a really nice family ride, and we can all go on it. Just if they're under 48 inches, then they'll have to have a life vest on. And this must be where it ends. So here's the Aquazoid right here. We're going to try and see if we can see a family coming down it. Just the 2 of them, but it's a pretty big raft, and that's the exit point. That looks super cool, and I think I definitely want to do that, get the whole family on it. was fun. Okay, so the Aquazoid is all enclosed because they've got like speakers, flashing lights, kind of like the disco H2o from Orlando. But yeah, there it is right there. So super cool ride. But yeah, it's definitely dark inside. Now if we continue along here, we've got the H2o Ufo. Let's see. Okay, that looks neat. So this looks like the other kids area here. All right, we'll dwell more into that in detail when I'm with my kids. I hate going inside the playgrounds when I don't have kids with me. I look like that widow with the camera in her hand. So we're gonna just continue along and see what else we can find, and we'll look at the kiddie stuff more in detail when I've got my kids with me. Now this is a pretty big park. No wonder it's Virginia's largest water park. I mean, I've been walking around and there's little rides and sections at every corner, so I'm glad I did a loop. I'm back at the Boardwalk Southwest Grill. So it's another raft ride, and I think it's a little bit more slower than the other family ride we just saw. Let's have a look. Okay. And then you've got the Big Daddy Falls. Alright, so that's the Big Daddy Falls, where you can have up to 4 riders. And it's nice because you can see them just going through waterfalls, hence the name Big Daddy Falls. But yeah, that looks super fun as well. Like I said, I'm giving you guys a walkthrough first, and then after that we're going to get on the rides so you can get some nice POVs. So all the stuff that we just walked through, that was to the right of the wave pool where the entrance are. So now that we've done our little loop, we're going to go check out the left side of the wave pool and see what rides that they've got there. Okay, so from what I have seen, it looks like to the right of the wave pool there's a lot of the family rides and the kiddies rides, as well as the splash pad and the playground for the kids. Rock and Roll Island, I think that's more to the left of the wave pool, so we're going to go there and see some of the extreme rides. And looks like they're building and expanding. Here we go, this is what's coming soon at Water Country USA, a whole new splash pad. It's really cool. They make it so family friendly so that everybody can have a good time.
What's your fish today?
Alright, so it's lunchtime, and like I said, I was going to be coming to the Southwest Grill. It's a really slow service. We've been waiting here for quite some time. The food looks good. As it's coming out, it looks pretty fresh, so I guess that could have something to do with it. But yeah, hopefully it will taste just as good as it looks.
Look, you hear the hot beat up that bit.
one of the best coasters, the water coasters here, is cut back.
Virginia's first.
So that's what we're going to
hybrid
go on
water
now. All right, so we're lining up for the cutback roller coaster, water coaster, and me and Dean were too light because they check your weight. Obviously you can't be too heavy, but you also can't be too light because it looks pretty extreme. There's jet forces that push you up and makes you go back down, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. So,
Yeah!
So that was pretty fun, but the attendant was nice enough to ask if anybody else was a pair like us, and they paired us up with a nice couple behind us. So they're gonna go on it with us together, so our weight is not too light now.
Yep.
And we can go on.
It goes up there.
You ready, Dean?
Yeah. Woo!
What about you, dude? No, we went too fast and there was too many turns, but you know what? That was pretty awesome. Definitely one of the best ones. Alright, we're waiting for the waves to start. It'll be starting in exactly 15 seconds. Oh, there it is.
Come on, George.
10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this is not as extreme as the waves in Taipan Lagoon.
My best feet were all over there.
Okay.
It's almost hit my head on the ground.
Did you? But it's still nice. Hold on. That's a wrap for Water Country USA here in Williamsburg, Virginia. Great day, tired now, but it's been really good. An awesome thing is they do have Starbucks coffee on site, so you can always get that on the way out. But yeah, it's been real fun. I definitely think my favorite would have been the Aquazoid with all the lights. They did that really well. Bye for now.